Good morning. This is the second of 8 that I'm doing in a series that are about what is autism, because we're in a situation where there are a lot of misdefinitions of autism out there, and they're really confusing the issue in terms of what do we do. Hello. What do we do to turn things around? So the one that I'm going to talk about today in terms of misdefinition is that autism is lifelong and it's incurable. Now this is really, really controversial because nonprofits for a very, very long time in the autism sector have been awfulizing autism. I've been talking about the war on autism, which makes kids feel awful, like there's a war on me because I have autism. Or things like, there's an awful lot of understanding for parents who end up in really difficult situations with their kids. I totally get that. It is not easy having autism. It is not easy supporting people with autism. But there's so much negativity, crushing words, real unkindness that when autistics hear that, and it's linked with this whole idea of a cure, it's like, no, I'm okay the way I am, accept me the way I am. So we have this huge push on the nonprofits part to gather, dollars for research and support and all of that. And then we've got all of these people with autism who are saying, okay, I know that I'm really different. I know that I'm not functioning the way everybody else expects me to, but there are some real gifts that I have. I have some problem-solving gifts. I have some detail and system thinking gifts. I have some big capacities that other people don't. And there's value in this. There's value in having this diversity. So a lot of people with autism are in this place of like, don't talk about cure, don't talk about this being not a lifelong condition. And so we have this real difficulty between the nonprofits who are awfulizing autism and those of us who live with autism who are like, actually some aspects of autism are really cool and really helpful. So even those of us who are living with autism, though, we recognize that the way our brains have evolved, the way our characters have evolved because of this high degree of stress during key developmental stages, is that we also have these quality of life issues. There are cognitive things that come and go, memory issues. Word finding is easier sometimes, a lot less easy others, and sometimes word finding drops out entirely. There are lots of pieces to our health. Most of us have digestive issues. Most of us have immune issues. Most of us get autoimmune issues and cancer, and most of us have balance, coordination, some kind of physical issues going on. Often we've got chronic infections in the sinuses, in the lungs, high mucus levels. And then there's the whole emotional picture, depression and anxiety. Well, these parts of autism actually can be cured, can be completely resolved. They can go away entirely, and we don't have to live with them for the rest of our lives. And when they're cured, our gifts can really come to the fore. Well, how do you cure these things? Well, all of these things are a result of inflammation. And inflammation, it's really juicy. Over the last 5 years or so, things have been really picking up in environmental medicine, integrative medicine, functional medicine is the new name for it. But really, what we're looking at is, what is the ecosystem? What's the balance supposed to be to keep the body healthy and functioning optimally? And as you tweak your ecosystem, you get better and better function. And the funny thing is, there are an awful lot of us who have autism, who have tweaked our ecosystems, who have figured out what's helping and what's hurting, and have incorporated those things into our daily life. Now, you might not even realize this, but even those kids who are nonverbal and seeming to be completely disengaged from what's going on around them, What you have is a situation where they are doing repetitive activities, or flapping to get extra excitement and energy out of their system, attention out of their system. Repetitive activities, this rocking thing, is really, really, really soothing. Very, very helpful for calming down a nervous system that's on high alert. All of the behaviors of autism that we try to suppress are actually expressions of stress or pain or overexcitement that those of us in the autism spectrum are experiencing. So I have something I would love for you to do. I would love for you to list below what you've discovered helps and what you've discovered hurts. Because we all talk about the same things, but those aren't making it into the science, and they need to. We really need to get together and bring those voices together and say, hey, I tweak my diet. Or, hey, every day I meditate. Or, what do you do that really optimizes your quality of life? I mean, I can talk about my stuff. I want to hear about your stuff. So I will look forward to that. I hope you're having a great day. Happy New Year. 2nd of 8, I'm Jackie of thrivewithautism.ca, and I will look forward to hearing from you.